Yo, Talk It Out, episode 5, Talk It Out Radio, Talk It Out podcast, Talk It Out, call it what you want, Talk It Out. Today we're just gonna talk about an album that just released, an album by Fat Joe and Remy Ma, Plata O Plomo. I believe what it is, roses or bullets, or bullets or roses, something like that. So, a little history of Fat Joe and Remy Ma. We knew Fat Joe and Remy Ma, I believe it was in 05, could be wrong, not sure, when they dropped Lean Back, and Remy Ma did her iconic verse with the iconic scene. It's the first time we ever seen a female get hit in the car, brazy. So they did that song, Lean Back, at 05. Again, that was a time where dancehall was big, Sean Paul was big. So dancing was big, especially in hip hop America. You know, with all the dancehall songs, Sean Paul songs, you had all the dancehall moves. So what was good about Lean Back was, there was a little move to do with it. You know, nothing too crazy, just a little swing back position. So if you had a matching dance, hot song, it did well. Big number one song, was number one for however many weeks. It was number one for a while. And then it had a crazy remix with Mace, who we thought stopped rapping, but came back. And it had Eminem. So, coming off that success, and then Remy Ma dropped her album. She had the song, Whatever, Whatever. Not sure what else she had, but yeah. And then we all know Remy had her battle. She had her incident with her friend. She went to jail for a couple of years. So she came back. She was gone for a while, 7 years, a long time. It's hard for, not many artists can be gone that long and still be relevant. Shine probably did a bit as long as her, but, Shine is not relevant. So she did a serious bid, and she's still very much relevant. So that's good that she is, So she has her brother, Fat Joe, in her corner. So, of course, they came back. They came back with All the Way Up, and they came back with this album, Plata O Plomo. So, all right. So, really, this is not really a review. I'm not here to do reviews. Just kind of talk about the album, talk about a couple songs, talk about some things I noticed, some things I like, and kind of overview, not really a review. Okay, so first of all, Remy, she killed Swear to God. I noticed in the song, I feel like she kind of had like a 50 Cent flow in the song, Remy killed Swear to God. Remy also killed All the Way Up, the lead single into this project. Keep going into the album, going into the tracks. Then we have How Can I Forget? You see Kent Jones, which is DJ Khaled's artist. He's featured on a couple songs, and that's cool. That's cool. Kent Jones did a decent job on the album. Although I felt like Kent Jones was like a cheap Future. I feel like Kent Jones was like a great value Future. It was like, hey, we don't want to get Future. It may look away if we get Future. So this Kent Jones do his thing. He sounds like Future, plus it's probably a smaller bag to pay Kent Jones. I don't know, but he sounds like a great value Future. He sounds like a cheaper Future. So especially on How Can I Forget? How Can I Forget is clearly inspired by Future. Sorry to tell y'all, but it is. Even the beat, the instrumental on How Can I Forget sounds like it's for Future. Anyway, Go Crazy. It's another song that sounds like it could be a single. It's a good song. It has the sample from Floetry, Say Yes. It's a good song. I could even see Lloyd on that song too. He would have sung well on that. Continuing through the album, Heartbreak. Heartbreak is that supposedly that crossover pop song. That was that attempt. It definitely has that Justin Bieber feel, that Justin Bieber sorry feel to it. I don't really think it's a good song. I think it's a failed attempt to cross over. I know, I see you, the vision. I understand what it was. Heartbreak. I think that's the one with a Dream. Yeah, I understand the concept. I see what they were trying to do a big pop crossover record. I get it, but I just feel like that's just not well suited for y'all, and it just didn't sound that good to me. Moving on, going to cooking. Cooking. That's another single song. That's the song where they were in Dubai. They shot the video in Dubai. Big song. In my opinion, I feel like Cooking should have been like a New York compilation track. It had the beat. I feel like, it would have sounded nice if like Jada Kiss was on it and maybe a couple other New York rappers, you know what I mean? It had the beat for it. It just would have been a better song, in my opinion, if he had turned that into like a New York sound, a New York song with New York artists. That's my opinion. So keep going. I'm gonna talk Money Showers. Of course, that's one of the better songs on the album as well. It has a good sample. The sample comes from Ralph from New Edition. So clearly, if you're on the radio now, you listen to the radio, you hear Money Showers now. So clearly, probably was Fat Joe that said, "Hey man, listen, we got a song with Ty Dolla $ign that's hot, and it features a sample from Ralph from New Edition. The New Edition movie just came out. A lot of people are talking about it. So now probably would be the best time to go ahead and release that song because a lot of people are talking about New Edition. It's a hot song. Let's just roll with it." So I get it. I understand the strategy with doing that. And it's a nice song. So, that's cool. Another song talk about is Too Quick. Too Quick, it has a nice hook. That's all really I want to say. So I mean, overall, there's some good samples on this album. There's a couple good features. This album reminded me that Joey still can rap. You know what I mean? And, Remy did body some of the verses. Some songs she had better verses than Joe. But this album reminded me that, oh yeah, Joey still can rap. In my opinion, it was a decent album with some good songs. Fat Joe is good at, selling the product. He's very good at selling it. I'm sure a lot of people went and checked it out. Probably a lot of people went and bought it. But as far as execution, I think the execution was an okay job. Again, there's some very good songs on here, but as an album, it's not the best thing I've ever heard. But there's some good songs there, and it's good to see Fat Joe and Remy Ma link up, and it's good to, hear people from that class of hip hop, that time of hip hop still prevail and still can make songs and still can make hits and still can, be relevant in this day and time. That's it for this overview, not a review of Fat Joe Remy Ma, Plata O Plomo on Talk It Out Radio, Talk It Out Podcast, Talk It Out Episode 5, Talk It Out, Talk It Out, Talk It Out Episode, Talk It Out, Talk It Out, Talk It Out, call it what you want, Talk It Out, Talk It Out. I'm out, man. Peace.